Let's take a tour and sea trial of this 2005 Proline 24 Sport for sale in Palm Beach, Florida. If you're in the market for a 24-degree dead rise, 100% composite, wood-free construction, 4-stroke powered, offshore center console, this is one you need to look at. This particular model year 24 Sport measures 24 feet 5 inches length overall with a beam of 8 foot 6 inches. Read the reviews online. This 24-degree dead rise Proline is one of the best rides in its class, and we're going to see in the sea trial and video tour how well it truly does ride offshore. Note the immaculate condition of this boat. It is recently waxed, detailed, and buffed, and it is professionally detailed weekly, and with a full cover included in this boat that covers the whole boat. It is in beautiful condition. Note the condition of the gel coat and the vinyl. No rust, no mildew, no tears in the vinyl, nothing like that. Are you frustrated from looking at boats that are dirty and disgusting and they haven't been maintained? The owner's junk is everywhere in the compartments, mold, mildew, and rust stains. Note the difference. Take a look at this boat. It is immaculate. Starting at the rear, 3-step telescoping ladder, great for getting in and out of the water at the sandbar. High gunnels on this boat. You don't have to worry about falling over when you're fighting fish or you have kids on the boat. Very safe and secure. Beautiful brand new bolsters. All the vinyl on this boat is brand new. There are the rod racks underneath the gunnel for when you're headed out offshore to catch your fish. Tons of space on this boat. You got mezzanine rear seating so you can watch catching the fish. Freshwater 45 PSI washdown. That's an upgraded option on this boat. Beautiful macerated fish boxes. And, of course, macerator is brand new. It works beautiful on this boat. Look at that mezzanine seating. The vinyl's in beautiful condition. Large oval live well for keeping your bait fish fresh when you're headed out offshore. No rust, no mold, no mildew, none of that junk on this boat. 45 PSI raw water washdown. Hook up your hose to that. You can wash down the decks very easily. Look at the captain helm seat on this boat. It is beautiful. Stainless hand holders. Lots of room behind the helm there to catch your fish. And there's your Honda 4-stroke power, low hour, of course. Rod racks behind the hardtop on this boat. Great for keeping your rods ready to go when you're headed out offshore to catch your prize fish. Look at the condition of that helm seat. The vinyl is brand new. Look at the others on the market. Stainless cup holders, Honda binnacle control. All your 12-volt switches are brand new. Not sun-faded like everything else you'll see on the market. Everything works. Courtesy lights, LED lights, everything. Brand new, stainless, Edson-style steering wheel. This one has the upgraded Honda digital controls, not the analog stuff that you see on most boats. This is all digital, and they are clear as day. Beautiful condition on the LCD gauges. Not sun-faded like so many that you see, and they work perfectly. Top of the line Garmin GPS map 740S, chart plotter, and fish finder. Beautiful sight lines from the helm on this boat. Top of the line 740S, and it's got the fastest refresh rates of anything on the market. You can split screen it, full screen it, with the transom mount transducer, exactly what you need for catching fish when you're headed offshore or navigating in tight channels, whatever you need. This is the unit to do it. Great refresh rates. Look at that map refreshing. Unbelievable. Great unit on the market. Read the reviews. Top of the line. Red courtesy for the evening, white for map reading, and brand new LED rear-facing spreaders underneath the hardtop. And again, the hardtop being a nice upgrade on this boat. Brand new unit-in VHF mounted to a Shakespeare digital antenna on the T-top. Top-of-the-line stuff. Sony sound system, brand new with 4 brand new JL Audio 6.5 speakers. When you look at the reviews, nothing tops JL. Top-of-the-line stuff in the marine industry, and those JL speakers are brand new. Beautiful stainless pop-up cleats on this boat as well. Really nice, and they all work perfectly. If you're sick of looking at junk, worn out, mold and mildewy and rust stains, look at the helm console here. Beautiful. No rust stains, no mold, mildew, even a shelf, porta potty included with your flares and fire extinguishers, large wide side decks. If you're sick of looking at junk that's dirty and unmaintained, look at this boat. It is clear there is a huge difference. It will cost thousands to upgrade a boat with all new vinyl, brand new stereo systems, JL audio, Garmin touchscreen electronics, low hour 4-stroke power that is fully serviced. Look at the difference, folks. Forward-facing helm seat in immaculate condition, cooler box that's insulated underneath, large forward fish boxes, and those are all stainless hardware. None of that plastic stuff that you see on most other inferior boats. This 24 Sport is one of the most beautiful boats on the market. Not only does it ride well, not only does it look good, but it also has all those high-end features that you see on boats that might cost $100,000 plus. Even the hardtop that you don't see on many boats in this size range. Just a beautiful 24 Sport measuring 24 feet 5 inches. We're going to get her out, start up this engine, and show you how well she runs. But look at the overall condition of this boat. Compare it to the others on the market. And again, a full cover is included with this boat as well. Let's fire up the Honda 225 4-stroke with only 440 hours of low engine time with a recent full service. Most people say fully serviced and they changed the engine oil. Not only did we change the engine oil, but we changed the water pump, the gear oil with high-performance synthetic gear oil. We did all fuel filters, both the in-hull and both engine fuel filters, all spark plugs, as well as both thermostats on each side. This engine is ready to roll with no codes, no overheats ever in its history. It runs beautifully. With only 440 hours, you'll see many of these Honda 225 4-strokes in Coast Guard applications reaching 5 and even 6,000 hours with rough abuse. This engine has thousands of hours left in it with great maintenance, and it is turnkey and ready for its next proud owner. Let's get her up on plane and show you how well she runs here on a beautiful day in sunny South Florida. A stiff wind, but we're going to show you how well this hull actually rides in the chop. Here we are on plane immediately. As you can see, the whole shot on this engine is fantastic. And we're cruising right around 30 miles per hour, which is the optimal cruise on the 24 Sport with the Honda 225 4-stroke, getting plenty of fuel economy. With a fuel tank of 150 gallons, you can literally head to the Bahamas and back and never need to fuel up. Here we are headed southbound on a beautiful day here in sunny South Florida. We're at a cruise speed right around 30. The throttle and binnacle is smooth and precise. This one has C-Star hydraulic steering, which is smooth and precise as well. And it handles the chop extremely well with that sought-after 24-degree dead rise. Folks, this boat is derived from the legendary 23 Donzi hull, which if you do your research, this is an extended version of that hull. It has that deep V transom that you're looking for when you're headed out offshore to cut chop. When you're going out on sloppy days, as we're about to show you, there's a small craft advisory offshore today. We head out there, we're gonna take some video just to show you. Here we are making a turn back to the north. The prop stays hooked up very nice, has a beautiful 3-blade stainless propeller, and it turns RPM like it did the day it was brand new, which we'll show you shortly. Look at how well it handles this chop. Not a bang, not a bounce, nothing. It handles that so nicely. It cuts it like a knife through butter. If you're looking for a boat that rides like a $150,000 boat on a lesser budget, this boat does it all so well. And if you read the reviews with the legendary 23 Donzi hull, this is extended to 24 feet 5 inches. This boat handles beautifully with that deep V hull. The beauty of this package is it can head out offshore on the worst days to go fishing when others are at the dock, but at the same time, you can head to the restaurant or the sandbar very easily. Let's lay down the throttle and show you wide open. When others won't do this, the dealers don't do it, we're going to show you wide open 41 miles per hour at over 6,000 RPMs, which is the same specification as it was the day it was brand new, if not even faster. And it turns RPM and runs beautifully at that speed without a single overheat or code in the engine's history. When you think Honda, there's one thing that comes to mind, and that's reliability. Here we are off the pins, back to cruise RPM, right at 30 miles per hour, just a shade over 4,000 RPMs. And this boat handles beautifully. We're one-handed steering this thing while we're doing video with the Seastar hydraulic helm. It turns and shifts beautifully. You can see as we head into our own chop, the bow rise very level. It cuts through the chop very easily, and we're not using the trim tabs whatsoever. The boat does have beautiful Bennett trim tabs. We don't even need to use them because this boat drives so level through the chop. If you were out in some really messy stuff, you could, but we're going to show you even in the ocean, you don't even need to use these Bennett trim tabs. This hull rides as good as anything on the market. With only 440 hours of time with a recent full service, this boat is 100% ready for its next proud owner. And you can imagine being the captain on a beautiful day here in sunny South Florida, wherever you're going to go, whether it be offshore fishing, whether it be to the Bahamas, whether it be to the local dockside restaurant with your friends and family in the evening, whether it be to the local sandbar. This boat does it all so well. And most importantly, with the fuel prices today, it won't burn up a tank in a day or two. With 150 gallons with the 225 four-stroke, which is what everybody's looking for, with 100% composite construction, wood-free construction in the hull, you don't have to worry about anything for years to come. Back to idle, no hunting, no surging. It idles very nicely. Like we promised you, here we are, a mile out in the Atlantic, small craft advisory here in the winter. You know how the Atlantic can be in the wintertime here in Florida. And this is just a testament to show you how well she handles the 2-foot waves, the 3-foot waves, even the occasional 4-foot waves. We're running 30 miles per hour, a mile off the beach. And you're gonna note in the video, there's no one else out here in the ocean today. This is a perfect example of why you'd buy this boat. With that deep V dead rise, you can run 28, 30 miles an hour in comfort with your fishing buddies, with your friends and family, and you can stay dry, as you'll note, with the chine walk and the development of this boat that doesn't get wet as you're riding behind the helm. And you can head out offshore on days when others at the dock and catch your prize fish. Because as you know, some of the best fishing is on those days that aren't ideal. We're cruising right about 28 miles per hour here, and you can see as we go over some of those bigger waves, the bow settles in very nicely. It doesn't porpoise, it rides very level. We're going to back off the throttle, we're going to turn around back into the head sea, and we're going to show you that she handles it very nicely. Once again, you don't see other boats out here today. It's pretty rough, and we're handling it very nicely. The video doesn't always show the size of the waves, folks, but I'm telling you, there's a small craft advisory out here, and this boat is handling it like a champ. If you're looking for a boat that looks good at the dock, but can also go out there offshore, whether you're headed to those Bahamas, whether you're headed into the Gulf Stream, whether you're headed 10 miles out on a day that's not ideal, this boat's going to get you back because it's been maintained and it's 100% turnkey with everything working for its next proud owner. Stop wasting your time looking at other boats on the market that haven't been maintained, that require thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars to get them into turnkey shape. Fixing a boat is not easy. You want to buy something that's turnkey. Note the hull shot on this boat. It comes out of the hull beautifully. Just want to show you with the 225 four-stroke right out of the hull. There we are on plane already. 30 miles an hour before you know it. This is the ideal power package. You have a perfect blend of fuel efficiency, lots of power to get you out of the hole or offshore when you're going through some waves, but at the same time getting that reliability from the Honda 225 four-stroke. With all the upgrades this boat has, it is 100% ready for its next proud owner. Every pump, light, switch, and button works 100% as intended, and it is ready to go. Imagine being the captain of this beautiful 24 Sport here in sunny South Florida or wherever you plan to take it. You even have the option of a beautiful tandem aluminum trailer with disc brakes on both axles and spare tire, 100% ready to roll with guideposts and all the upgrades. And this boat is detailed weekly. Look at the shine on the hull, folks. It's been recently buffed and compounded, and it shines beautifully. Look at the gloss on the hull. Try to find another 05 on the market in that kind of condition. Thanks so much for watching this video tour. If you have any other questions, don't hesitate to contact the owner.